Today at Allie's Leaf Lab, we're making a soup that cleanses your body, calms your belly, and grows right outside your door with parsley and potatoes. We're going to start by sowing parsley seeds and talk about why this humble herb is such a powerful cleanser. But later on, we'll also show you how to clip fresh leaves from an existing plant. And if you stick around till the end, we'll even share a fun fact about the ancient Greeks and their connection to parsley. So let's dive in. If you're new here, welcome to Allie's Leaf Lab, where we explore nature as apothecary and learn how plants can help us heal, how they can help us thrive, and how to grow them in your own garden. Today's recipe comes from my herbalism training and one of our favorite uses for parsley. Now, there are different varieties of parsley out there, but today we're using flat leaf parsley because it has a much stronger flavor than curly parsley. I have a whole sheet here of all the amazing benefits of parsley. So let's just run through a few real quick. It is a chlorophyll cleanse. Chlorophyll is nature's detoxifier. And so parsley, because it's so green and luscious, it contains a lot of chlorophyll, which means that it is able to bind to heavy metals in the blood and then eliminate them through the urine. That is why parsley is such a powerful diuretic. It helps to increase urine production, which flushes toxins out of the kidneys and out of the body. It is a natural diuretic. A diuretic increases urine production, which helps to eliminate excess sodium and water retention, which is perfect for bloating and edema. It is a kidney supporter. The high amounts of vitamin C, antioxidants, and phytochemicals support overall kidney health and its ability to filter toxins. It improves digestion. This is a really interesting one because parsley contains a compound called apigenin, which relaxes the digestive tract and promotes healthy gut function. Not only does it alleviate indigestion, gas, and bloating, it also prevents ulcers from forming. In addition to being a diuretic, parsley also increases the production of bile, which helps break down fats and aids in digestion. Parsley is also rich in many essential nutrients, including vitamin C, which boosts immunity, folate for cell health, and iron for oxygen transport. But let's take a look at how to grow this magical plant. Parsley loves full sun to part shade and regular moisture, but not soggy soil. So it's really easy to grow in a container or in the ground. And we will often see the first harvest in about 2 to 3 weeks. When it comes to harvesting parsley, the best practice is to snip the outer leaves near the base of the plant. Leave plenty of leaves for the plant to continue growing and producing. You can do this multiple times throughout the season. Just make sure you always leave enough leaves to keep the plant happy and healthy. Now don't forget, some of the parsley should be left to go to seed. That's how the plant self-propagates and surprises you in the following season with new growth. For larger areas, you may need to weed whack or mow over the parsley to keep it at a manageable height. If you wait until the entire plant goes to seed, you'll have an explosion of parsley all at once. The longer you leave the seeds on the plant, the more parsley you'll get back. Parsley is a biennial, meaning it lives for 2 years. The first year, it will produce lots of foliage. The second year, it will produce a flowering stalk and seeds. We usually treat parsley as an annual because we don't typically have the patience to wait for it to reseed itself. But the plant will keep producing small amounts of leaves throughout the winter, especially in warmer climates. This makes it one of the easiest herbs to grow from seed. The seeds germinate quickly and abundantly. So let's take a look at how to combine parsley with potatoes in an easy soup that's perfect for any time of the year. Now, if you haven't noticed, I absolutely love adding parsley to pretty much everything I cook. Its fresh, vibrant flavor adds a unique dimension that really elevates any dish. And when combined with the earthy taste of potatoes, it creates a delicious harmony that's hard to resist. And we're going to start by digging up some potatoes. Potatoes are a very forgiving crop. They can handle a little rough handling. And honestly, this bag of potatoes looks huge, but these are actually really small potatoes. So I'm gonna set most of them aside, and I am just gonna use a couple for today's recipe. These garden potatoes are full of nutrients, fiber, and antioxidants. They also contain compounds like chlorogenic acid, which has been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects on the body. But now it's time to wash off the potatoes. I'm just gonna use the vegetable brush to get any excess dirt off the skin. I'm not gonna bother to peel them because the skin is nutritious and it adds fiber to the dish. Then I'm going to cut off the ends and dice the potatoes into bite-sized pieces. Chop up an onion and add it to the pot along with the diced potatoes and cover with water. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer until potatoes are tender. Now, while the potatoes are cooking, we're going to move over to the counter and start chopping up some fresh parsley. Remember, we want to use flat leaf parsley for this particular recipe, and I've got quite a bit of parsley here to use up. Now, if you don't have access to fresh parsley, you can use dried parsley, but use it sparingly because the flavor is much stronger in dried form. So I'm just going to chop the stems into smaller pieces and then finally chop the leaves. We're going to add those chopped parsley leaves to the pot with the potatoes. Add 4 to 5 cups of vegetable broth and bring to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 20 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. Now at this point, you can use an immersion blender to get a smooth and creamy consistency, or you can ladle the soup into a blender and blend it there. For a more rustic and chunky feel, simply skip the blending step and serve as is. Before serving, squeeze in some fresh lemon juice, add a pinch of sea salt and a drizzle of olive oil. And this is what the finished product should look like. It should be nice and creamy. It should have a light golden color to it, and it should smell fresh and herbaceous. Now let's talk about the medicinal uses of parsley. This soup is perfect to serve warm after a big holiday meal. It's a wonderful way to help aid digestion and promote a feeling of lightness. Use it as a weekly gut reset. It can help flush out toxins and water retention, aiding in overall detoxification. And it pairs wonderfully with freshly squeezed lemon juice, enhancing its cleansing effect. If you're looking for a kid-friendly version, add a swirl of coconut cream for a luxurious treat. And as mentioned earlier, parsley is a great source of chlorophyll, which has been shown to have detoxifying properties. Chlorophyll works by binding to toxins in the body, such as heavy metals, helping to remove them from the system. Additionally, parsley is rich in vitamin C, which supports the immune system and acts as an antioxidant. And let's not forget about parsley's diuretic properties. By increasing urine production, parsley helps flush out toxins and excess water retention from the body, promoting a sense of overall cleansing. The combination of chlorophyll, vitamin C, and diuretic properties make parsley an excellent addition to any detox or cleansing regimen. And now for a fun fact. Did you know that the ancient Greeks used to wear parsley as a crown to honor healing and renewal? Legend has it that the first Olympic Games were awarded to the victor with a wreath of parsley. This tradition symbolizes the herb's historical association with victory and triumph. The Greeks believed that parsley could help purify the body and ward off evil spirits, and they used it in religious ceremonies and rituals. In Roman mythology, parsley was said to have sprung from the blood of the beheaded Medusa, making it a symbol of courage and strength. Now, I don't know about you, but I find it really cool that something so simple and common like parsley has such a rich history and symbolism. I think it as a reminder that the natural world is full of wonder and that there is always more to learn. Thanks for joining me today at Allie's Leaf Lab. I hope you enjoyed learning about the many benefits of parsley and how to use it in a delicious and nutritious soup. Remember, every bite is a plant-powered remedy. So eat well and be well. I'll see you next time.